In real black neighborhoods, so real black families could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did do that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game. Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
You know, the next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And, and it got so bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
Man, looks like Diddy's legal mess just hit a whole new level of dirty. And this ain't just about freak-offs and lawsuits anymore. Word is, Diddy...
Well, hold up. Y'all hear? With another banger reaction, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, got a Diddy and HIV, bro. Like, hey, we're gonna get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
He might be battling something serious behind the scenes diseases, allegedly HIV. Now prosecutors are waving around his medical report, and the wildest part, they're naming celebs he may have exposed. The claims hit the headlines a couple of months back, and the internet has been wild ever since. And now, with the trial underway, we finally have an answer on his own personal issues he tried to hide. Now, when Diddy stepped out in that courtroom, Diddy looked way thinner and grayer. According to reports, Diddy allegedly didn't just lose weight behind bars because he's missing that private chef lifestyle. Nah, folks saying the weight drop is because bruh's body is breaking down from something way deeper, allegedly HIV. This ain't about no bad prison diet or him skipping chow time. Diddy has been living that down low lifestyle for years, forcing himself on dudes, hiring male escorts, and even allegedly getting freaky in prison. Yeah, behind bars, folks say Diddy's got himself a full-blown fan club of jail groupies who allegedly fight to make his bed.
Right. According to you, the inmates are fighting over making his bed.
Yep. Well, really, according to Lisa Evers, I want to give her credit. Lisa Evers does.
Honestly, I think Diddy probably like it in jail. He got all the booty at his disposal. Like, he in heaven in there. You hear me? Straight up.
Amazing job.
And then there's the baby oil. The feds found about 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his crib. Word is he used these oils for his freak off sessions where everyone gets oiled up.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
And while Diddy was held up in a prison, according to prison insiders, Diddy wasn't just chilling with his groupies. Rumor is he's allegedly been getting down with them. And in jail, where protection ain't exactly available at will, you already know how risky that is. In an interview, Jaguar Wright came forward and straight up said Diddy's been battling HIV. According to her, not only has he faced the diagnosis head on, but she hinted that there are at least 20 other men in the industry who might be in the same boat as Diddy, allegedly infected. She wouldn't drop names just yet, saying she's saving it for her upcoming show, but she called it a bigger problem that goes way beyond just Diddy.
In real black neighborhoods, so real black families could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did do that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
And get this, it was also alleged that...
God dang, that's definitely news to me. Who knew Diddy had HIV? Allegedly. You feel me? I don't need no lawsuit. You feel me? Well, I ain't got it anyway. If they sue me, you ain't gonna get none. I ain't got nothing for you. You can have my dogs. That's it.
that Diddy's baby mama Kim Porter was HIV positive, and if her real autopsy report had been revealed, it would raise a lot of questions about how she got it, which could have brought Diddy back into the picture, and he didn't want that. Now, I don't know how true this is, but this is what is being talked about. Now, there are whispers that prosecutors have got the names of celebs allegedly infected by Diddy. And guess who's popping up? Mostly his so-called boy toys. And man, some of these names ain't even that surprising once you start looking at the history and connecting the dots. Let's start with Usher. Usher was allegedly named in this mess. And honestly, it ain't all that shocking when you rewind the clock and look at the past. Usher lived with Diddy in New York for a whole year when he was just 13 years old. He even talked about it on the Howard Stern show. At first, he made it sound like all fun.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
But then, as the convo went on, he started hinting that some real twisted shit went down.
I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Called the whole situation very curious and said it was the type of environment he'd never let his kids step foot in. Like, what? That's not just a red flag, that's a whole fire.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
If Diddy had been battling STDs allegedly, then people are saying Usher might want to book a checkup appointment ASAP. Also, don't forget, Usher had already been sued by 3 different people for giving them herpes, and Meek Mill's name has been ringing heavy in these streets too. After Diddy's arrest back in September, this wild audio clip started floating online, allegedly catching Diddy and Meek in the middle of a real private moment.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yo, wait a minute. Wait,
Tried to shut
I
up.
don't know. I still think that's Meek. If you listen to that closely, like I told y'all, the reason I don't think it's a lie is because when you feel something in your spirit, bro, like when you listen to it, it kind of disturbs your spirit. That's all I'm like, bro. I think that was real, like, and you can hear his voice distinctly. You feel what I'm saying?
Down.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
Look at that. Look at that, daddy.
Proud of you. I love
Please.
you. Yeah.
The internet went wild with folks saying that Diddy and Meek's relationship might have been way more than just business. And what about Craig Mack, the dude from Bad Boy's early days? When he passed, they said it was a heart attack, but now folks are whispering it was actually HIV, and you already know what that leads to. People wondered if Diddy had a hand in that too. The timelines, the connection, it's all too close for comfort. Then there's YK Osiris, Diddy's so-called Jamaican vacation buddy. Video popped up with Osiris chilling real close with Diddy on the beach. And next thing you know, folks online dubbed him Diddy's new boy toy. It went so viral, DJ Envy asked him about it on The Breakfast Club.
I don't know about the what rumors, right? They say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't
it?
about to say on you and Diddy. You and Diddy? Yeah. Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy. No. They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this, YK.
They said he was. How you knew that? How you know
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
Because nobody would ever say that one.
Oh, yeah.
So here goes Envy.
They said he was Diddy's boy toy.
Yeah, I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
I was in
YK
Jamaica
Osiris
with
in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
Osiris got all nervous, started pacing and laughing it off like, nah, I was there with a woman. But his whole vibe screamed guilty, like something went down between him and Diddy. You can't forget French Montana. This dude has been rolling with Diddy heavily for years.
Nigga, I'm not, bro. If I'm famous, I'm not going nowhere with Diddy. Nigga, like straight up. I ain't going. Why would I go to Jamaica with a nigga? Like, I ain't going to Jamaica with a nigga. I see if I'm in Jamaica and he there and you feel me, I'm like, hey, what up? But if I'm going to Jamaica, I'm going with women. I ain't going with no nigga. You hear me? Come on, bro.
But that one birthday celebration clip, it left people side-eyeing that footage, saying that wasn't just bromance, it was something deeper.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Nah, this just weird.
Friends. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
But this ain't just about the fellas.
First of all, why is it's just both of y'all and You a nigga singing, serenading another nigga happy birthday with no females in sight. No shirt on. What?
Got names of women too. J-Lo, Kim Kardashian, and even Cassie. Cassie especially, cause she already said Diddy made her do wild stuff with escorts. Allegedly, some say those same escorts might have been infected. And if any of it is true, Diddy could have allegedly passed this thing around like party favors. And with all this heat online, folks ain't letting it slide. One user said he definitely got Usher. Another said, so then J-Lo, Kim, Kardashian, Ray J, all the rappers, singers, NBA and NFL players probably have it too. Be careful who you sleep with, y'all. They're giving it to everyone. Then we've got another user who wrote, looks like celebrities that went down with Diddy, including them boy Toy, gotta get themselves checked. If these rumors are true, who do you think's gonna be the next celeb to be named? And how deep do you think this whole Diddy scandal really goes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and click on this.
All right, y'all tell me what y'all think about that video in the comments, man. That video was from Hood TV. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, all this allegedly. So tell me what y'all think about the situation. If y'all think it's true or if y'all think it's just cap. But like I always say, the wages of sin is death, bro. You do a whole bunch of sin, you gonna have death that follows it. You know what I'm saying? And death don't always mean physically like laying in a casket. It could be a disease that could lead to that, or it could be death of, you know, friendships, death of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. See you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, king and queen. Let's get